Right.
Application for bail, your lordship.
Criminal appeal.
No problem. Mention for criminal appeal. Application for bail. Already 9 years.
My lord, is a fresh admission matter where my lease has been stuck. My owner has mortgaged the property with the bank. Now, duration of the my lease period, the bank tried to evict me and acquire the property. I'm the Hindustan Petroleum running the petrol pump. Fresh admission.
My lord, matter relating to refund of interest on EMD deposited by the petitioner in an auction sale. Bank had already applied.
Against the central administrative tribunal, contempt proceeding is proceeding on time. Stay of the proceeding because I have filed an IF stay of the contempt proceeding. They have filed an they have passed an order that unless this order is complete, they will proceed.
Why are you not complying?
Why
Why are you not complying? You are not challenging the order before here. Have you challenged here?
That order.
All right.
Lordship, father of the present appellant has been expired on 10/7 of 2025, Lordship. So it can be taken on Monday, Lordship.
Your Lordship, the matter is listed on 23rd.
Give the counsel, please give it to Mr. The Bappa expert for the agent, the appellant, instruction may give a concerned IASO. A copy of the interim application upon the day. Who Thanaru, the king, but he reported nature. I was further daily now. Yesterday, his father has expired. So, yes.
Your Lordship, the matter is listed on 23rd July, but the senior counsel is not available on the side date. The matter may be posted on 22nd August.
This is a joint request.
The joint request. The petition is also.
Which matter?
This is a writ petition 21406 of 2024.
Is it in the list?
It's not in the list.
What do you want?
So the matter is listed on 23rd July, but the senior counsel is not available.
23rd July.
On that day, you
mentioned.
Criminal
obligation.
Minor correction is in the cost typing is required. That's why IA is fine.
criminal appeal for bail.
I pardon, Lord. May mention.
Item 16, mother expired on being mentioned, it has listed item 16. We direct to take instruction while
Let the matter reaches. Yes.
IA number 175 of 2024 filed on 28/8/2024 is yet to be listed in spite of memos being advised by the assigned bench.
What is the matter?
Yes, CRL. Jail criminal
What is the IA you are moving for?
for bail.
For bail.
So may I mention that item this CRL 1178 by 22 million. May I have a vision?
Yes.
I am pardon, Lord.
Yes, what do you say?
Not the CRL 1178 by 22.
yes, tell us.
Not that bail application, but in this case, not directed to be listed on the 1st July 2020.
File a memo through your advocate here, through your associate. Yes.
Beg pardon to mention, Miller, item 36 of today's list, Miller. So here, Miller, the residential house of the petitioner has been sealed, Miller. All the belongings are there inside the house. I pray to take up the matter.
Yes, call the matter.
No, item number 20, Miller, I pray, Miller. They told 2 weeks after, Miller, I have to file the detailed calculation sheet, Miller. Item 20, Miller. The direction to file the detailed account of the interest and utility thereof, Miller.
What is the petitioner's counsel?
Miller, I will inform, Miller. Now, may I pay a mathematical 25th, because new staff have joined, they have not calculated the interest and only 25th I pay, I will file the.
No. Have you informed the learning?
I will inform. I have already told. I will inform.
Objection.
I will inform.
You have already filed the counter affidavit.
No, only regarding the replacement of the accrued interest and interest thereof, who directed to file the account. New staff have joined, they have not able to calculate. I pay 25th mathematical.
Order on 12/5/2020.
Yes, I know. Say interest calculation should.
Yeah, just item 21. এই সে রিসার্চ অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট পেপার পড়াছে বসে বোধ জিজ্ঞাসা করে বসে বসে পড়াছে
Number 9.
thereof as per the order dated 12/5/2025. Court of this matter 1 week after
25th.
this matter and we commencing from 21st of July.
Yeah.
I made it back to mention my criminal appeal more than 10 years in custody.
Give it.
None. Okay.
Yes, all.
Supplemental list, item number 1.
This matter meant conviction under section 302. The factorial side file either I there is a delay of condonation of delay. Petition matter.
Communities delay stamp paper.
So subject to 33.
Delay in filing need লেখা higher number so and so this is an application for condonation of delay. But the stamp reporter has pointed out that there is no delay in filing the criminal appeal. In view of such stamp reporter, the learning counsel for the petitioner seeks permission to not press the interim application. Accordingly, I is disposed of not pressed are admit call for the trial court record. Interim applications for bail and stay realization of time to be considered after the receipt of the trial court record. In the meantime, land counsel for the appellant supply the deposition copies of all the witnesses, examining the trial court to the land counsel for the state.
Item 2.
The conviction for the offense
Be little louder, madam.
My lord, the appellant conviction for the offense punishable under section 302(450) read with the section 34 of the Indian Penal Code and sentencing him undergo RI for life to pay the fine of
What is your name, madam?
Anita Rani Ponda.
Give it in writing, come down. Miss Swanson, Mrs. Swanson. Hard admit call for the trial court record. But so we say yes, next.
Item 3.
Settlement conviction for a period of light manner for the offense under section 302, 34 and 120B.
Okay. Mr. Patnaik.
Right.
S.K. Patnaik, land counsel for the appellant or appellants?
Appellant.
Appellants. Hard
Appellant,
admit.
one appellant.
One appellant.
My lord.
One. Admit. Baki, so we say next.
Item 4.
This year, it is what for Mr. Pradhan?
493 and 302.
No, life conviction. No?
Life.
All right.
They have 199.
Delay to be condoned. And admit call for the trial protocol. So you please next book with who you got it.
Item 5.
Please, Lordships. Lordships, if you review petition on the order dated 12 May 25 of this year, in writ petition 9988 of 2025, the Tahsildar submitted misleading information on which the order was passed, and now the order is unexecutable in nature. So may I take your lordships to page 22 of my petition.
Now, which part of the order is hurting you?
Lordship, the order is the petition was regarding Major District Road 77 in Kuspangi Mauja of Dampada Tahsil, but the instruction was submitted in Rana River Embankment in Nistipur village.
So everywhere in order, everywhere it is river embankment in Nistipur. So now the Tahsil is saying we are not going to implement the order because this is for Rana river embankment.
In fact, it's not Nistipur, it is something else.
It's Kuspangi and it is a road.
Kuspangi. So your writ petition, whether you had written Nistipur or something else.
Lordship may come to Para 1 of the facility.
No, your writ petition, show us in the writ petition, because this order was passed on the basis of the pleadings in the writ petition. Let us see the writ petition, what you have said. It is Nistipur or something else.
Page 3 of the writ petition.
Page
Para 1. Actually, Para 9 onwards, may I read from in the middle? Petitioners further seek for the enforcement of their fundamental constitutional and human rights guaranteed under Article 21 and 300A of the Constitution of India for illegal acquisition of their private agricultural land for construction and widening of their widening of major district road 77, that is MDR 77, Cuttack, Govindpur, Banki, Simor Road at Mauja, Kusupangi, Tahsil, Dampada, District, Cuttack, Odisha, and depriving of them of their livelihood. But so originally the instruction was for
what we have given. We have just stated that it is now we come to our order.
He is publishing typographical error. In place of Nistipur, it should be something else.
No, the report come to our order.
They say the basing of
page number 4.
was sought for in another case. The writ application has been disposed.
Page number 4 of the order.
That's it.
Read it.
Operative postpone.
Thus on a perusal.
Thus on perusal of the report submitted.
Thus, on a perusal of the report submitted before this court, we find that the areas adjoining the Rana River in Nistipur village.
Yes.
Read it out.
Are now cultivated with various seasonal crops, and if at this juncture the demarcation work is carried out, it would cause damage to the standing crops, which would lead to the hardship of the farmers, and therefore at this point of time it would not be possible to determine the extent of the area occupied by the riverbed and embankment, and therefore it is requested that the field verification and detailed demarcations are required to be deferred till the crop is harvested.
This is just the whatever has been stated in that report we have quoted here.
No.
Okay, then what?
Since without field verification and detailed demarcation work, it would not be possible to ascertain the correctness of the averments taken in the writ petition in paragraph number 8 relating to the construction of the river embankment on the lands of the petitioner, it would be proper that after the current standing crops are removed from the field verification and detailed demarcation works are carried out. Lordships,
read it out.
Accordingly, we dispose of the writ petition with observation that after removal of the standing crops, the immediate steps shall be taken for field verification and a detailed demarcation by the authority concerned with prior written notice to the petitioner to remain present at the time, and a copy of the report in that respect shall be provided to each of the petitioners. After preparation of the report, if the authority find that any land of the petitioners as has been mentioned in paragraph number 8 has been utilized for construction of river embankment, etc., for which no compensation has been paid, steps shall be taken in that respect. After receiving the report, the petitioners are also at liberty to take appropriate steps in accordance with law.
What is the what review you want? Very clear order. Whatever had been passed on the basis of the report submitted, and you are supplied with the copy of the report. You said that I have no objection, and accordingly the order. What review you want now?
Lordship, only at wherever the river.
Is it possible now? They say that it is now the standing crops are there, and if we at this point of time cause the measurement, then that would not be possible. There is likelihood of damage to the standing crops. Let the standing crops be harvested. Then we'll measure the land, and we stated that in your presence, if the measurement is to be. What is the wrong? What is the review for scope of review?
Lordship, in para 2 of the.
You want the standing crops to be destroyed.
No,
the poor farmers who are having the standing crops there, and this person should enter there and destroy it, and will cause the measurement.
Lordship, now the Tahsil says, as per the instructions, para 2 of the instructions, that the farmers have given consent of the for their land. And if the demarcation is also be done, then
It may be your private thing, but the report that has been submitted by the Tahsildar, it says that that stage it now you obtain that the farmers have no objection. That is not a.
Just see the report, flag A in the writ petition and annexure 1. It is Nistipur only. It is Nistipur written.
the report was
Then you want correction of the report or correction of the order? Correction of the report.
of the order.
When the order is not, there is no fault in order.
Order that whatever report has been given on that basis, it has been passed. And you have to just wait for some time. Standing crops are there. That is the report.
The report may be wrong. That time you should have objected. You can't question the order because the order is on the basis of the report.
Right.
Just see the report. Report is the Nistipur. I am right now here. 23/4/2025 report. It is Nistipur, and the same thing. The order is passed. How a review is maintainable? The report may be wrong. The report was given to you. You should have objected to it.
Lordship, there is no problem in the operating portion of the order.
That's right, but the operating person came on the basis of the report. The report is the Nistipur. The same report we have reflected in the order. So review is not maintained.
For the Learned Counsel for the petition, Learned Counsel for the state, after going through the order dated 12/5/2025, asked in WPC number 9988 of 2025, we don't find any reason for review of the said order. Accordingly, the review petition being devoid of merit stands dismissed. Yes.
Item 6.
Yes.
My lord, I am coming to this honorable court to file the petition to the opposite party bank annexure 9 minor can say the refuse the OTS application which is fixed by the arrow on
What is your prayer?
my prayer is to accept the OTS application along with the cash deposited by the applicants.
No. Your matter is pending before the DRT.
DRT arrow.
So you file that.
Yes, my lord, I have filed, but arrow is it, I kindly see on page 18, my lord, kindly see annexure 4. And the reserve price 12,84,269.
No. Whether any order has been passed on your petition.
Yes, petition arrow was not accepting this.
So if then any order, adverse order is passed, then you have to approve the DRT. Suppose DRT रे आपण गोटे कोनोसी order आपण कहउचंती adverse dela, so why we will interfere in the writ petition?
My lord, I only prayer is the arrow part and the reserve price.
See, against an order of arrow, you can file an application before DRT.
Yes.
If anything goes wrong, then DART.
Yes.
How can you file a writ petition straight away against an order of RO?
Only to accept the OTS application by the bank. Who is the refused by annexure 9?
Better withdraw to file it before
That the proceeding before the DRT is now closed or it is still subsisting?
Still subsisting in the arrow.
You move up.
I am ready to enter among the barrel of I am ready to deposit.
DRT in fact, see, RO in fact does the administrative work basically. Execution of the order of a DRT.
Yes.
If anything goes wrong, you have to move an application before DRT. Okay. RO is an officer of the bank, deputed as a recovery officer.
Yes.
The petitioner has filed this writ petition.
In the meantime, text. Action cells.
For a direction to the opposite party bank to produce the up-to-date account statement before this court and to settle the same as OTS scheme. the reserve price of rupees so and so lekhi debe purata with a further direction to so and so. It appears that the petitioner has is aggrieved by notice for attachment of the immovable property, which was in 2024 of the recovery officer of the debt recovery tribunal. The recovery officer is carrying out the order of the DRT, and if the petitioner has any grievance against any order passed by the DRT, it is open to him to approve to seek for the appropriate remedy. And when alternative efficacious remedy is available to the petitioner, we are not inclined to interfere with annexure 4 or to pass any direction as prayed for in this writ petition. Accordingly, the writ petition is disposed of. Yes.
Item 7.
Please, my lord.
My lord, here the petitioner has availed loans, my lord, and 27/7/18 to 19.
In which order you are challenging?
Annexure 7, my lord. That is the order of the
Order under
collector.
section 14 of the Surface Act.
Report 65.
No, order under section 14 of the Surface Act.
Passed by the land magistrate.
My lord, my only limited prayer is here, my lord. I may be allowed to file a essay before the DRT. And my lord, till that date, this annexure 7 should be stayed, my lord, because the only dwelling house and I am a cancer patient, my lord.
Maybe you approach tomorrow. Nobody is preventing on this order.
Only, my lord, 7 days time may be given to me so that I will file the essay before the DRT.
It has been stated, don't entertain this petition, and once the petition is not maintainable, how can we pass any interim
My lord, because my lord, when the 13-2 notice was issued, that was the moratorium period of corona pandemic.
Bring all those points before the election. This writ petition has been
only annexure 7 may be stayed, my lord, till that day.
Challenging the order dated
21/5/2025,
passed in bank miscase number 38 of 2025 by the collector and district magistrate Cuttack. The Land Council for the petitioner fairly submits that the petitioner has got alternative remedy to challenge such order before the DRT Cuttack. Therefore, the petitioner may be given liberty to approach the concerned authority. However, submits that till the petitioner approaches the DRT, the order under annexure 7 may be stayed. Since alternative remedy is available and this petition is not maintainable, we are not inclined to pass any interim order staying the operation of the order under annexure 7 till the disposal, till the filing of the appropriate, till the petitioner approaches the alternative remedy. Accordingly, the writ petition is disposed.
Annexure 7 should be stayed, my lord.
Yes,
7 days by the only.
But is granted to the petitioner to, while approaching the DRT, to file appropriate application for stay of operation of the order dated so and so.
This much will help.
Yes, next.
Delay may be condoned, my lord. My lord, delay tar
so is appearing for this.
Delay tar
A petition which is not maintainable.
Yes.
You are asking all the relievers.
ମୁଁ ଆସିଛି my lord delay ହେଲେ ମୁଁ essay ରେ ଯିବି my lord.
ଆସି କଣ ପାଇଁ ଆସିଲେ ପ୍ରଥମ କଥା ନା ଆସିଲେ ଯଦି ଯେତିକି
My lord ମୁଁ ନିଜେ ଗୋଟେ cancer patient my lord.
Yes, next item number 8.
ରେ ଆସିଛି ଏ situation.
Item number 8.
Filed for expediting the section 14 application.
So text
I'll take it.
instruction in that.
Yes.
Number ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ତା ଦେହରେ.
Yes.
What is the number of that application?
Hey, there is no number.
Number
You have one.
815 is the application.
Then you have pass it line the order. ହେଲା ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ ତାର କିନ୍ତୁ ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ଆଦେରେ ଖାଲି ନେଇଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ତ ଅନ୍ୟରେ ପାସ୍ ହେଇଯିବ. This writ petition has been filed by the petitioner for a direction to the opposite party number 1, that is district magistrate Jagatsinghpur, for early disposal of the petition filed under section 14 of the Surface Act 2002. The copy of the petition has been annexed to the writ petition as Annexure 1, which shows that it was presented before the opposite party number 1 on 5th October 2024. However, no number, no registration number of the petition is there, and you have not been provided, and the Learning Council for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has not been provided with the registration number of such miscase oblique petition which was filed under Annexure 1. Stop. The Learning Council for the state seeks some time to obtain the status of this petition under Annexure PY1. Put up this matter. What is this matter?
July, other matters are listed. 21st July, all other matters listed.
This matter along on 21st July 2025 matter, along with the similar matters which are already
17867.
What the number going on?
17867.
Number 8. The Land Council for the state shall obtain instruction in the meantime.
Same order in 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, 11.
ये तो मतलब जो बच्ची
Item 12.
Kind any other thing? I paper adjournment.
Which one?
Item 12, man.
Any interim order passed?
No, man.
All right. Mention is made on behalf of Mr. Aniruddha Das for adjournment. Put up this matter. It will be the Bishop for it. Yes, next.
Item 13.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Bera.
Man. No. Challenging the illegal taking over possession of the land and the building of the petitioner. The petitioner taken available loan of rupees 10 lakh, which is some installment ends to 2027. 49 your lordship.
Possession notice.
Possession notice your lordship.
Go to the appropriate.
My lord, खाली एठी without issuing me 13 to आज 13 for notice किछि देई न
सबको सही थी कहि दे देखो दी लर्निंग
रिपीटेशन देछि किछि टका देमे 11 लाख अछि.
The petitioner has filed this writ petition challenging the possession notice dated 19/6/2025 issued by the opposite party land, as well as notice to auction for sale of the residential building of the petition stopped. Petition scored for either Bhakna Motors or previous order. Alternative remedies available, liberty is granted of disposal.
Petition maybe protected again. How
can we, this is not maintainable here, how can we pass? Yes, next.
Item 14.
By order the 3125, Shiva directed to
Prisoner's petition has been received for engagement of
flag N.
Manas Chand with two set of Mr. Chand has filed the Wakalatnama. Wakalatnama ପଠେଇଛନ୍ତି Wakalatnama ପଠେଇଥିଲେ ଏଠି Manas Chand ଦସ୍ତଖତ କରିଦେଇଥାନ୍ତେ.
I'll coordinate.
Just intimate Mr. Chand that
His name was reflected in the cause list.
we are keeping it to next week, so the name is there already. His name is there. Might be it is in between the names of other advocates.
Must have listed.
Missing Korkive Vetan. The prisoner's petition at flag L has been received for engagement of Mr. Manas Chand. Mr. Chand is not present. The Land Council for the state submits that he will intimate Mr. Chand about the listing of this matter. Put up this matter on Shukravar that coming Shukravar, which is 18th July 2025. Yes.
Item 15.
15 my lord directed to obtain the custody certificate. I have already covered it. There are also 3. An actual undergone custody 13 years, 3 months, 16 days. Earned remission 1 year, 7 months, 22 days. Total 13 years, 11 months, 8 days.
No, Mr. There are 2 things we wanted. One is the age of the appellant. The submission was made by the Mr. Mahapatra that is more than 70 years. So, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ତରଫରୁ ଆସିବା କଥା petition. ଏ ଯୋଉ ନାଲଟା guideline on there. ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଦିଟା ଜିନିଷ କୁହାଯାଇଥିଲା. Learning Council for the state instruction regarding age of the appellant. So also the custody certificate.
Just now I received the custody certificate, my lord. So for age of the appellant is the annexure matric certificate.
କାହିଁ କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି କେତେ ହେଲା?
IR page 7.
ଦିଟା ଜିନିଷ ଫାଇଲ କରୁଛି, ଗୋଟେ ମ୍ୟାଟ୍ରିକ ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ଆଧାର କାର୍ଡ। ଆଧାର କାର୍ଡଟା ହେଇଛି ଜେଲରେ ଥିଲାବେଳେ।
Matriculation certificate ରେ କେତେ ହଉଛି?
More than 70 years. 71.
1954 ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି। 4th November 1954 page 7. IR. This is IA number 125. It was 50 get 4th November 1954. 54 लिखे था। सब तो है।
सब तो
कंप्लीट है ना सब। अब ये जो आधार कार्ड रे कोन अलगा कराई?
नहीं नहीं से आधार कार्डटा काई देई सेटा जेल रे देला।
ना ठीक है ठीक है। सेम तो अच्छी हो कौन? IA number 112. This is an application for bail. The Learning Council for the state has obtained produced the custody certificate of the petitioner, which shows that the petitioner is in judicial custody for 14 years, 11 months, and 8 days. That was the custody. Certificate of Senior Superintendent District Jail.
Circle jail 14. Circle jail 14.
It is taken on that one. So far as the age is concerned, since the matriculation certificate, so also the Aadhaar card indicates that date of birth of the petitioner is 4th November 1954. The Land Council for the state fairly submits that the petitioner is now aged about more than 70 years. taking into account the NALSA guideline regarding the release of the prisoners above the age of 70 years and also the terminal illness prisoners, and further taking into account the period of detention of the petitioner in judicial process. You are inclined to release the petitioner on bail allowed.
So for the fine is concerned,
Fine, fine. Would fine achieve?
fine, stay, fine का stay.
ଏଇଟା ତ ଷ୍ଟେ ହେଇଯାଇଛି। ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଣ ପିଟିସନ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି? ଦିଟା ପିଟିସନ ଫାଇଲ
ଦି ଜଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଜଣେ 70 years ଆଉ ଜଣେ appellant number 1 ହଉଛି 20।
ଏଇଟାରେ ଆମେ କୋଉଟାରେ ଅର୍ଡର ତା ମାନେ
appellant number 1 ପାଇଁ।
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ଏ ଯୋଉ this order has been passed in IN number 1258. This is an application for bail filed by the Rabindra Kumar Ojha alias Rabindra Nath Ojha, right? ଏଇଥିରେ parcel order ଟା bail order, huh? What about the other appellant?
Other appellant is similarly placed. Period of the custody is concerned. Once upon time he was released on interim bail. Your Lordship may ask the State Council to obtain the conduct.
My lord, 3 and 4 already released on regular bail, my lord.
3 and only 2.
Two against the 2, there is allegation. 1 and 2, there is allegation, my lord. 8 number.
No, ଆପଣ ଏଇଟା ନେଇ ଆସନ୍ତୁ କଷ୍ଟଡି ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ appellant number 2 ର ଏତେ ତ ଆଣି ନାହାନ୍ତି ନା? ଆଚ୍ଛା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ IN number 2531 of 2023. This is an application for bail of appellant number 2. ତା ନାଁଟା କଣ ଦେଖିଲେ?
ଟିପୁ ତପନ କୁମାର ଓଝା।
ଟିପୁ alias Tapan Kumar Ojha. The Learning Council for the appellant Mr. Mahapatra submits that the petitioner was on interim bail for some period. Interim bail thila. Interim bail for some period as per the orders of this court. As per the orders of this court. Let the Learning Council for the state produce the custody certificate of appellant number 2. So also the report regarding his conduct while on interim bail, and also his conduct inside the jail. Put up this matter. What is सप्ताह पर आसियो? So put up this matter in the say शुक्रवार नहीं आसुन ताकू 11-25 तारीख में
7/2/20 interim bail 7/2/20
देख दियंतु as per the order dated
7/2/2020
7/2/2020 है ना 25 तारीख है 25th July 2025. Yes.
Item 16.
Serial number 68 of 2025, my lord. For appellant number 1, I have filed an interim bail due to mother died now. Just now served the copy.
Verified.
सोमवार दिन आनी आप फिर
Monday.
It
कोई था नहीं
Barampur.
पचार देवे कौन था और जाएं बुझिया था तो अपन को ये मेल ले पटे तो
Over phone करते हैं।
हाँ लेकिन the IN number 1855 of 2025 is an application for interim bail filed by appellant number 1 Sonia alias Sanyasi Raut for his interim release on bail on the ground that his mother has expired on 7/7/2025. And for performing the obsequious ceremony, the presence of the petitioner is necessary. The certificate given by the corporator, Ward number 5 of Parampur Municipal Corporation has been annexed to substantiate the averment taken in the interim application. The Land Council for the state seeks some time to obtain instruction on the interim application. Put up this matter on 14th of July 2025. Instruction be obtained in the meantime.
Item 17.
Let the appellant file bail application
But notice has not been issued to the victim. Oxford.
Oxford.
State Bank of India.
I'm appealing for the petition, Your Lordship. As per the last order, Your Lordship, paper publication has been done. And kindly be accepted.
As per the last order of this case, what do you want?
Paper publication, Your Lordship, has been done.
Hence, considering the submission made by Learned Counsel so and so, the petitioner to take out the substituted notice on so and so is allowed. A draft notice enclosed to the petitioner for so and so for approval to publish the same widely known ordinary result. कौन हला तो?
Paper publication has been filed, Your Lordship.
केबे डेट थिला केबे तर देहाई छि तजरेन
Yes, Your Lordship, with a copy of the memo I filed. Somewhere, paper copy.
the date is over और it will affect this केबे तारीख दिहाई थिला अच्छा 30/6/2025 anybody has appeared
No, Your Lordship.
to hold करियो पड़ियो service sufficient बोल
सर्विस
नहीं वो ये लिखा है ना 30/6/2025 ऑफिस तो किसी दोन होंदी की अपील को चेंज ये जो एडवोकेट्स माने एमान को भीतर के अपोजिट पार्टी नंबर 5 रन हुआंती तो
anybody has filed any wakalatnama or anything?
instruction में you are the registry verify for your college IA number so and so persons to the order dated 8/5/25 ना है ना paper publication has already been made which should be evident from the memo filed by the Learned Counsel for the petitioners with the paper publication.
Indicating the date appearing to
indicating that the date of appearance to be on 36/2025. Let the registry verify if anyone has appeared for opposite party number 5 Artho Tranavutta, and if any wakalatnama has been filed, the same shall be placed on the record. Put up this matter. Next Friday of the registry instruction also. जे कि appear करछंती कि नाही हला तो आज हला 11/18 तारिख से 18/7/25 आपण मन करो ना दे दियंतु so that Learned Counsel for this one so for the petitioners one so for the opposite party को opposite party भी दे देबे हां 5टा opposite party अछंती 5 को तो नोटिस जाई छी आपण को opposite party में appear हो yes next
Item 19.
please
So what my lord generic in my lord's order in at annexure 5 is an impediment for the state government to invite rate contract. That For that, which matters the state government has filed an application for modification of that order. In
Is
writ
it,
office.
is it disposed of case?
That is a disposal of the state.
Just a minute.
Passed by my lord.
No, it's all right.
Annexer 5 matters. My writ is pending, but
No, your writ is pending. Writ appeal has been filed by also you.
Yes, ma'am.
So that writ appeal has been disposed of, but writ is pending.
Writ is pending.
Okay.
In writ appeal,
in the writ appeal, what has been filed?
IA has been filed by the state government for modification of my lord
So
order.
why are you placing that? He is to place the matter.
My
Lord, counter already filed, my lord.
IA number 578 of 2021. WA 6 of 2020 is a disposed of matter.
My lord.
So in that IA, in that writ appeal, you have filed an interim application. 578. Section number 9. এটা স্টেট তরফ রেসপন্ডেন্ট নম্বর 1 and 2 তরফ ফাইল হয়েছে কোনটা ফাইল আইএন নম্বর রিট অ্যাপিল রিট অ্যাপিল আইএন নম্বর হচ্ছে 508.
Yes, my lord. That it was filed to delete the word generic from the operative portion of the order dated 6/3/2020 in OA number 6 of 2020.
What is to be omitted?
Generic.
So what do you say?
Page 42 minutes, my lord's order is there. Last portions, while passing the final order.
Only one word is to be omitted. That is
it should be proprietorship. No generic term should be used. But there is no class. This is a proprietorship.
Right.
Do you have an objection or no?
No objection.
No objection.
No, so that
Simply say that.
Yes. Simply say, look on IN number 578 of 2021 is an application filed by the state for modification of the for clarification of the order dated 6/3/2020 by which the writ appeal was disposed of. The prayer has been made that for a direction to delete the word generic from the operating portion of the aforesaid order. Copy of the interim application has been served on the Land and Council for the appellant who has no objection to such prayer. Accordingly, two line to say it as a thing about the
page 42 of my writ application, my lord. Order minus. That is the order minus, the annexed minus. Page 42 in writ minus.
Original order I'm paragraph page number
internal page 9 minus.
9 no cool line no phone.
And line minus 9th line minus. Giving generic ingredients. Inviting tender, giving
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 9th line from the top of that page number 9. ठीक तो?
9.
See gotiye what
and the brand name also minus. Without using any brand name.
This prayer is simple this. So we are to
generic only to generic.
In view of such submission, the word generic, which is appearing in page number 9 of the order dated so and so, stands deleted. The rest part of the orders remains unaltered. IA is disposed of. Yes, what about the writ petition?
Writ petitions, my lords. The government now prayed for a direction to the government. They'll procure the goods as per the rate contract rules.
It is for final disposal actually.
Yes, ma'am.
So counter pleadings are
completed.
So what do you say, Mr. Nayak?
My lord, I'll have to the counter.
Are you ready?
I would read to actually.
So
late, both late.
The Land and Council for the state submits that the matter may be taken off a week after. Place this matter on such and such date. Yes. अच्छा, learned counsel for the petitioner is present बोले कर दो, है ना? Yes, next.
Item 21.
এটা তো 20 জন হয়ে গেছে already. Yes, Mr. Pujari.
May it please you not. The petitioner is working as programmer in the establishment of the Sahoo Court. He is seeking upgradation of the post to that of system analyst. I have submitted a note. May I place the note, my lord? May I?
Any response has been received because you said that a representation has been filed.
Counter has been filed.
Huh?
Counter has been filed.
Counter.
No, this time for this purpose, I had not submitted any representation. Representation are for the post of assistant registrar. For upgradation, I have not, now I have not filed any representation.
No, your grievance in this petition is for a direction to upgrade the post of
System, the programmer to the system analyst.
Programmer in the establishment of so and so to the post of system assistant in the establishment. So what is the counter affidavit? What they have stated?
Counter affidavit, they have denied that it is not permissible. But I will submit how it is permissible.
No, permissible means if they must have said that what is the reason why it is not permissible.
They have not recounted what I have submitted in my writ petition, that according to the government's policies, this can be upgraded. That has not been met.
Here, my lord, there is no promotional avenue. They will get the MSCP.
No, I have quoted a government order. Your lordship may kindly see page 21 of the writ petition.
Annexure 6.
Annexure 6.
Yeah.
Second para I am quoting. In order to overcome the above difficulties.
What difficulty? You read the first paragraph.
My lord, the undersigned is directed to say on the above noted subject is framing of recruitment rules for cadres instructions regarding. The undersigned is directed to say on the above noted subject that instances have come to the notice of the government about existence of some cadres in different departments of the government without having cadre rules to regulate the said cadres, as a result of which the employees do not get any promotion and their service conditions are not properly managed. Second para. In order to overcome the above difficulties, it has been decided by the government that the respective administrative departments shall take immediate steps to frame cadre rules under the provision to Article proviso to Article 309 of the Constitution of India in respect of the cadres having no cadre rules for smooth management of these said cadres. Where the cadre strength is less than 10, but there is no promotional post and it is not feasible to frame cadre rules to regulate the cadre, the administrative departments concerned may consider to upgrade the post to higher rank by keeping adequate residency period to
fill up the said.
Filling up this said upgraded promotion post.
So the cadre strength must be less than 10.
My lord, in this case, there is only one post for programmer and only one post of senior analyst.
My lord, this rule is applicable to Orissa information and public relation technical and non-technical service method of recruitment and condition of service rule, my lord. Here in Orissa, the present petitioner, it is applicable to Orissa, the High Court of Orissa, appointment of staff and condition of service rule 2019 rule applicable. This rule is not applicable.
This is advisory. They themselves say whatever are the provisions in the government,
that are applicable here. The question is that, my lord, my learned friend has said, your lordship will kindly see, I have given in my note, the High Court rule says the staff holding the ex-cadre post shall also be included in zone of consideration for promotion to any post carrying next higher post scale of pay when their juniors become entitled for consideration for such promotion. Rule 46 of the High Court rule says other conditions of service. The condition of service including salaries, allowances, retirement age, leave and pension of the employees of the court shall be the same as may from time to time be prescribed by the government. Rule 14 of the Odisha Information and Public Relations Technical, the rule that my learned friend is referring to, and non-technical method of recruitment and conditions of service, Rule 2015 reads as follows. Recruitment to the post of computer program shall be made by direct recruitment in accordance with procedures specified in Schedule 12. Recruitment to the post of system analyst shall be made by way of promotion from computer programs who have completed at least 8 years of continuous service as such. Petitioner has already continued more than 8 years. Because what happened, my lord? In 2014, both were appointed, one programmer, one system analyst. After 2 years, the system analyst left, and thereafter the post of system analyst remains vacant. And the petitioner is performing both the duties of the programmer and system analyst. And so for 8 years, he has already completed that work.
So to that effect, what do you say? If that rule is, High Court rule say that
the count of that part is silent.
That we got to submit.
At par with the government.
Have you taken such averment in your writ petition?
Yes.
Which paragraph?
Paragraph that annexure 6.
No, annexure 6 you have given. The provision you have stated. And about this vacancy that he was holding to discharging the duties, etc., etc.
That it requires mentioned by the
paragraph 4. Paragraph 4 of the writ application. Swarup Masan left the job after 2 years. Since 2016, petition has been discharging the function of the system analyst and programmer.
And system analyst since 2016. As the post of system analyst remains vacant from them.
तापर ही जो रूल टा कोट करछंती
आज्ञा हाई कोर्ट निजे कहउछंती जे एटा गवर्नमेंट रे जहा हो सेटा हो
नहीं रूल टा कोट करना दी मुझे पे कोई
रूल टा मो नोट रे कोट करछि नोट रे रेफर करछि देछि मत इन द माय नोट आई हैव गिवन दैट
सेति पे कहउछंती जे काउंटर एफिडेविट
नहीं नोट रे देछि तांको but I have referred to that.
Reading is nice, yeah.
Annexure 6. Annexure 6 I have referred to.
Because they have to given an opportunity to have their say on this particular aspect which we are pointing out now. That regarding applicability of to the High Court rule.
I have given the rule in the note, but in my writ petition I have referred to that.
So that Mr. Where are you code? Which page you place code for that? जो High Court applicable होगा भी. अपन जो rule 40 place
page 21 annexure 6. No, High. नहीं इसके तो नहीं.
पांच अपन place कर ले rule 14.
My lord.
Rule 14 of 2000.
My lord, I am referring to
the note. Note का copy होता है.
No, it's rule 38(3). Rule 46.
तेरा कोड कोड करना है.
Page
note देखिए.
Page 3 of the note.
Note में.
The other conditions of service.
Just a minute. Note of submission.
My lord. Page 3.
Page 3.
Para 9. Page 3, para 9. Rule 46 of chapter 9. Rule 46 of chapter 9 of the High Court of Orissa appointment for staff and condition of service rules 2019 provide.
Okay. ये विषय आपन को instruction नियम.
এটা নোটটা
ସେ ନୋଟଟା ଦିଅ ରେ
ଦେଇଛି କପି ଦେଇଛି
ନା ନା
ନୋଟର କପି ଦେଇଛି
ମନା କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ
ଆଉ
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ
But what happened to that suo motu PIL? Read petition number 127.
PIL, I was directed to be appointed assistant registrar, but subsequently that was withdrawn.
But you have to pursue remedy. Once you have started a remedy,
That was
that remedy has to taken into logical conclusion.
That was a suo motu PIL.
Whatever the remedy, already there is some order in one of the proceedings in your favor, and you pursue that remedy to the logical conclusion. How you press it?
Now, my lord, by virtue of this, I am entitled because I have already completed 8 years of 8 years of service. Now I am.
Para 11 of writ petition, kindly read it. 11 of your writ petition. You have said so.
That order was recalled.
No, recall order para 12. Machi para 12.
That was recalled. That order was recalled.
Exactly the same relief you are seeking here.
Yeah.
No. They are
kindly see the para 12. Please read it after the modified order.
My lord. Therefore, we modify the operative portion of para 6.2 of order dated 3/1/2020, and instead of upgrading the post of programmer to the post of assistant registrar IT, we direct that since one post each at level 11 and level 12 of pay matrix has been created as per the letter dated 21/12/2019 of the Government of Odisha, eligible and suitable candidates working in the post of system analyst is to be considered for promotion to level 2 and 12, level 11 and 12 of the IT department, so that case a person working in the post of senior system analyst can be considered for the post of assistant. That does not deal with my case.
Programmer through
Program. Senior.
Now my claim is, at that point of time, claim was something else. Now my claim is because I have already
about that 8 years.
8 years.
All right, look on this. It appears that the pleadings are complete. During course of argument, Mr. Pujari, Land Counsel, appearing for the petitioner, placed Rule 14 of Odisha Information and Public Relations, technical and non-technical service, that is a method of recruitment and condition of service rules, from 2015, that is in page number 9 of the writ petition, paragraph number 2, which reads as follows. The Land Counsel for the petitioner has submitted a note of submission in which he has quoted about quoted the Rule 46 of Chapter 9 of the High Court of Orissa, bracket reappointment of staff on condition of service rules 2019, which reads as follows. It has a note of submission, page number 3, paragraph 9 में लिखा है। तभी एक तो देखी देगा High Court rules 2019. The Land Counsel submits that in view of such rule in 2019 rules of this court, the Rule 14 of 2015 rules, the prayer of the petitioner for upgradation of the post of programmer in the establishment of this court to the post of system assistant is quite
system analyst.
System analyst is quite justified. Stop. The Land Counsel for the state submits that though a counter affidavit has been filed by the opposite party number one, but since there is nothing mentioned about the Rule 46 of 2019 rules for substantiating the claims. Therefore, in the counter affidavit, it has not been dealt with, and he may be given some time to obtain specific instruction as to whether the petitioner's case can be considered in view of the aforesaid provision under Rule 46 of 2019 rules and Rule 14 of 2015 rules. Hello? अच्छा आउ गोटे आपण जो प्लेस कले से जोटा annexure 6 ना अच्छा Mr. Pujari first placed annexure 6 टा कह देबे which is dated so and so, and it reads as follows. ये जो सब paragraph रे जोटा अछि in order to पूरा टा लिख दियो the undersigned to up to promotional post तापरे से 2015 rules, then it comes to the 2019 rules तापरे hello. So when it will be restored? 2 weeks after. 2 weeks after. 2 weeks after the legal. 28th also? All right.
Let it remain Pathar because your lordship has seen the order sick.
Not here, 28th of July, 2025. Yes.
Pathar कर दूं कि नॉन
Pathar को नो से तो bench
कितना बेंच लगाएं देखो
नहीं yes next
Item 22.
Mr. Who is for the petitioner?
22, Your Lordship. I'm appearing on behalf of the counsel for the petitioner, Your Lordship, Mr. L.K. Marana. Your Lordship, the counsel is on his legs in another court. May kindly be, if it may kindly be adjourned to a shorter date, Your Lordship. So,
We are passing it over, madam. Okay. You tell your senior that we have passed it over and we'll take it after some time. Yes, next.
Your
Can it be taken after?
After? After? What do you want?
After recess.
After recess, there is a separate bench. So, have you got some difficulty or? As a madam, can it be taken up next week? He has some difficulty.
yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
All right, 6 for an adjournment. Give your name, madam. So,
Ruprekha Jana, Your Lordship.
Ruprekha Jana, land counsel appearing for the petitioner. 6 for an adjournment till next week. Land counsel for the opposite party has no objection.
14th.
Huh?
15th.
Acha. 14th you want? Aji matter. We do not know if the list must have been published for 14th.
No, sir, 18th.
18th it can be listed. 18th.
There was some problem on 17th.
No, ठीक है जी 18th.
Your Lordship, if it may be posted on 17th, Your Lordship, on 18th there will be.
Madam, on Tuesday and Thursday there is another bench is functioning, so it cannot be taken on those 2 days. Okay, so it can be only taken up on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we have kept it to 18/7/2025.
Okay.
Yes, next.
Item 23.
Lordship, opposite party has not filed the count.
Mr. Pari.
And in this case, we will receive the instruction to file the counter. 2 weeks more time may be given. We have taken time earlier. We have received the instruction, we will file the counter within 2 weeks.
India, appearing for Union of India, along with Kana Lakiva Devi.
Yes, yes. Mr. Guchai to repair.
Mr. Guchai.
SS Kasi.
SS Kashyap submits that he has already received the instruction. This instruction received Korchi Anti Valley Lakuchu.
Yes. Let's mention.
He has already received the instruction in the matter and intends to file the counter affidavit. and the matter may be taken up. If सप्ताह ना 2 सप्ताह पर Mr. Padi. Mr. Padi, how much time you require for filing the counter affidavit?
2 weeks. 2 weeks time. 2 weeks.
At least this matter up to 2 weeks date the copy of the counter affidavit we served on the land council for the petition will advance. Yes.
Item 24.
Your Lordships, I'm hearing on behalf of Mr. B. Baibhav. He is currently engaged in another court.
B.
Baibhav.
Petitioner.
Yes, yes.
Also,
Yes,
keep this
currently-
matter to next week if they're having difficulty. But
Yeah,
there is an
it's-
interim order is continuing in the favor. The tender matter.
The tender matter, but I am the successful bidder. I am opposite party 4 and 5, and I am still holding my order of supply since last 4 months because of the stay order.
No, she is making a mention that the council is in some other court, so
If possible, kindly the matter be taken up at 12:30 p.m.
no, we cannot give you the exact time.
So
So we are going serially. Maximum we can pass it over, but we cannot.
Lots of may fix it up. It is not coming. Lots of may fix it up any day or next week.
No, Your Lordship, we are ready with
Other
the-
than
I'm
waiting.
Pass over.
Then I'm waiting.
Yes, next.
Item 25.
25 has been adjourned, I think. It
The order of the
has
tribunal.
gone. 25, somebody has made a mention. He mentioned Karjandi. Hey, 25 mentioning, all it.
If it has not filed a proper requirement.
But I point out my Roman friend who is appearing for the sole opposite party applicant, manner that way which has been annexed to the writ application. It is the subsequently that has been amended, the consolidated way has not been annexed document. That to point out. You will also can hear the matter only. Question of compassionate amendment has been challenged. Direction of the tribunal.
We have already issued notice.
Yes, madam. One is
To
in
the opposite parties number 1 and 2. You are appearing for 1 and
Yes.
2. So counter affidavit we have stated if any be filed in the meantime. Have you filed the counter affidavit or you don't want to file?
No, I will not file any.
You are not interested to file. So they are not interested. We are recording it that they are not interested to file any counter affidavit. So what further you want?
Because in the meantime, what happened while the issuing notice, you also there is no stay granted by the Honorable Court. Tribunal is proceeding in the content matter.
No, now we can, if no, they don't intend to file counter affidavit, that we can dispose of the matter on.
If I may place it there. Because my knowledge friend has pointed out that the way which has been annexed to this writ application, that subsequently amended, I have not filed the amended way. Yes, that is the reason my friend has pointed out that.
You intend to file that way, amended way.
Because if that point of necessary, there.
Will you file or not?
Or will you file or not? Please tell us. If you want to show us some paragraphs from that amendment petition.
It may not be necessary to that.
It is up to you. We do not know.
You will also consider.
is
I'm
up to
placing
you.
it on mail. This.
We can proceed with the matter?
Yes.
Yes.
But Annexure 1, the order of the tribunal.
You are agreed by the order dated 16/5/24.
Yes.
And that is annexed as Annexure 1. So it was filed by 2 persons. One is Umila Mahanti and the other is Satyajit Mahanti.
Mother and son. Mother and son for appointment of the
compassionate appointment.
Yes.
So that Gaura Chandra Charana Mahanti, he was the ex-assistant postmaster.
My lord.
Right.
He died on 2006, my lord.
Okay.
And his compassionate appointment has been rejected in 2009. Subsequently, he filed in another OA application direction has been issued to reconsider this application case. Again, that has been taken considered.
Have you filed that date chart?
That already there, madam.
हाँ तो डेट चार्ट पड़े ना ये गोटे थोड़े जाई जंदी डिसमिस हला पुनी आउ थरे फाइल कर दे
Page 13 pin order देखो I don't know page 30
Please,
covered by the Balvir Kaur judgment. Page 30 is para 6.
acha, you come to that paragraph number 7.
Impugn order paragraph 7. Page 30.
Madam.
Just tell why.
That is the reason of rejection, madam. What
You read it, read it.
In
Balvir Kaur's case.
Yes, another.
Yes.
Steel Authority of India and Odisha, India, 2000 SCC and 767, Honorable Apex Court has held that while considering the case of the appointment on proportional grounds, the retirement benefit received by the family shall not be taken into account. Therefore, taking in consideration the principle laid down by the Honorable Apex Court, this tribunal is of the opinion that the action of the respondent is rejecting the case of the applicant, number 2, for compassionate appointment on the grounds that each mother, widow of the deceased, is getting adequate pension is illegal and bad in law. In view of the above, the impugned rejection order dated 25/9/2023 and 3/11/2023 are reconsidered for the prayer of the compassionate appointment on the applicant number 2 in accordance with the rules and the observation made above communicated the decision of the applicant by the way of reading and speaking order within a period of 3 months from date of receipt. What
You show us 25/9/2023 and 3/1/2023.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
3/11/23.
That you will also make time come to place my counter annexure R/1, page 83 of running page 83.
Eighty-three.
83. It is a part of the counter file before the tribunal.
You see whether the same.
I may place it, my lord. It will be, the detail has been mentioned. I am permitted to place it, ma'am.
What was the ground of rejection?
Yes, ma'am. This is regarding, but 3 times has been rejected. That has been mentioned in this order of communication.
Really?
This is regarding implementation of the order dated 10/4/2023 of the tribunal. Kotak passed in OA number 164/2023, filed by Sri Satyajit Mahanti and Urmila Mahanti. The OA number 260 and by 164/2023 was filed before the Honorable Cat Bench Kotak with a prayer for reconsideration of compassionate appointment case of Satyajit Mahanti, son of Gaurav Chandra Mahanti, Assistant Postmaster Bhubaneswar, GPO Bhubaneswar Division. The said OA disposed of by the tribunal at order dated 10/4/2023 with a direction to the respondent to competent authority to consider the case of the applicant as per his application dated 4/3/2021, annexure A/10 for grant of compassionate appointment in the accordance with the rule, circular, scheme and pass and reading and speaking order to the communicated to the applicant within a period of 4 months from date of receipt of the copy of the order. The said order was received from the office of Respondent 3 on order date 8/5/2023. The brief of the is submitted as under the better adjudication of the matter that while the service of Sri Gaurachandra Mahathir beat in the untimely death on 14/10/2006 with the consent of the other family member, his son Satyajit Mahanti applied for appointment on compassionate ground on 11/12/2006. The case of the applicant was considered in Circular Relaxation Committee on 3/11/2009. The said counsel could not be recommended with the following observation. Next, my lord. The applicant has no liability and his condition is not indigent in comparison to other cases recommended by the present RSCS. Hence, the case has not been considered and not recommended. That being agreed by the Sri Mahanti, filed OA number 11/23 of 2012 before the Honorable CAT to quash the order of rejection and reconsider his case. The Honorable Tribunal disposed of the said OA by order dated 21/2/2013 with the direction that we find force in submission of the learned counsel for the applicant and the case of the applicant needs consideration twice or as more as per the DOPT memo 55/2023, which the respondent to directed to do whenever next CRC meeting and communicate the decision with the reasoned order of the applicant. This is the order passed by the tribunal. Thereafter, my lord, this case is taken up consideration on next page, my lord, that in obedience to the direction of the new tribunal, the compassionate case of the Satyajit Mahanti was put before CRC held on 28/1/2014, along with 40 other cases. As per the 13 of FOV containing in the DOPT number 14014 of so dated 35/2013, a married son is not considered dependent on the government servant. The applicant, Sri Satyajit Mahanti, is married. Hence, as per the instruction containing the above FAQ, he is now not eligible for appointment of the compassionate grant. Therefore, it could not be approved as the applicant Satyajit Mahanti is married and is not eligible for compassionate appointment. A reason and speaking order in the regard was communicated, issue number so dated 14/2/2014. That thereafter, the aforesaid ruling regarding non-eligibility of married legal heir was modified, and it was decided that reconsider the cases of deserved married candidates. It is intimated that the achieving the object of the scheme to ensure the complete transparency, merit of the case can be conveniently decided by allotting 100% 100 merit point scale to the applicant based on various attributed indicated in the reference DOPT number dated 28/9/2020. Hence, the merit point decide the indigent condition of the most deserving candidate, which comes in 5% vacancy zone. As such, the case of applicant was again considered by CRC held on 9/10/6/2021, and it was not recommended because the applicant scored 51 merit point, which was lesser than the last selected candidate. That is scored 62 merit point depending upon the indigent condition of the candidate. And thereafter, my lord, this observation has been made regarding only DOPT approval of 3 times to consideration. That is the reason his case has rejected as per the direction of the tribunal. That as per the direction of the tribunal order number 10/4/2023, the case of the applicant was to consider for grant of compulsion appointment in accordance with the rule scheme circular and pass a speaking and reading order to the applicant. But in accordance with the postal directive memorandum dated 23/3/2022, the case of a compulsory appointment had to be considered for 3 times most. If 1/3 consideration.
No. Can you reject the case merely because it is for 3 times when the order has been passed by the court?
When the court has been, my respect to when the court has been passed the order, it is not within the knowledge of the court that 3 times already been considered.
So whose fault it is? But whose fault it is?
That was already there, my lord. You lordship may kindly see.
No. Are you not present?
My lord,
whether your counsel was not present when the order was passed in way number 164 of 2023.
My lord, my
so if after hearing the court's order, after hearing the party, this particular order has been passed to reconsider the case, and you have not challenged that order has reached finality. How dare the authority will reject it that we cannot consider because it is it prohibits that for 3rd consideration, 4th consideration is not permissible.
Because my lord,
you are not considering. Otherwise, you are considering as per the direction of the court.
My lord, the first order passed by the tribunal in 2012, that specific direction issued by the tribunal that once only you have
don't go to the background. We don't want the background. Now the rejection order is very clear that it cannot be considered because some postal directorate memorandum says that the cases of compassionate appointment cannot be will be considered only for 3 times at the most. And but when the court has passed the order to consider the case, how can that memorandum will be an obstacle for considering the case of.
Because you know, my respectable submission, first order passed by the tribunal, when that rejection order passed in 2009, in 2012, tribunal has been passed order that as per the 3/3/2003 notification, he has to consider 3 times.
So you mean to say that by virtue of a postal memorandum, you will throw out the order of the court?
No, not at all, my lord. My respectable submission is that you will also may kindly visualize. In 2014, order has been passed, the married daughter cannot be.
Is it any
considered.
ground? Is it any other ground that the court, rejection order has been passed? Is it not only on the ground that the postal memorandum says so? So we will not consider.
My respectable submission would be, my lord.
Only you just answer one question.
My lord.
10/4/2023, there is an order of the tribunal to consider. You have rejected it saying that earlier 3 times we have considered, therefore I will not consider. If there is an order of the court, you have to consider as simple as that on merits. You are simply saying that no, 3 times we have considered. The earlier 3 times also you consider on the strength of the court order.
My lord.
You are harassing a person like this, then
You also may kindly visualize. In 2014, when order has been passed, the married son is not entitled. After 6 years, we communicate him to appear in the.
Petition has been filed by the Union of India challenging the order dated 16/5/2024 passed by the London Central Administrative Tribunal Cuttack Bench Cuttack in OA number 584 of 2024. So also the order dated 7/8/2024 passed in RA number 16 of 2024. From the factual scenario, it appears that the opposite parties number 1 and 2 were the applicants before the London Central Administrative Tribunal, and they filed the application being aggrieved by the for non-consideration of the case, their case for awarding compassionate appointment, non-consideration of the case of opposite party number 2, Satyajit Mahanti, for compassionate appointment. It appears that the husband of the opposite party number 1, who is also the father of the opposite party number 2, late Gauracharan Mahanti, was the ex-assistant postmaster, APM Bhubaneswar, bracket GPO.
And brother also. Father and brother both died. Both were postal employees. One accident, both died.
And one late Vishwajit Mahanti, ex-branch postmaster, was who is also related.
Brother.
Who is the brother of the said Gauracharan Mahanti? No. Acha, kahar brother?
Satyajit is son of Gauracharan.
Who is the brother of the opposite party number 2, and of course the son of opposite party number 1. While moving to the service place, met with an accident on 28/9/2006, and both of them died. On 6/10/2006 as well as and 1/10/2006. At the time of death of the father of the opposite party number 2, he had 6 to 7 years service left to retire, and he had rendered 50 years of service in the department. The opposite party number 2 applied for compassionate appointment immediately after the death of his father, but his case was rejected by the it is mentioned as CRC means
Circle Relaxation Committee.
Circle Relaxation.
Relaxation Committee.
Relaxation Committee on 10/12/2009 on the ground that there is no liability in the family and the condition is not so indecent. And thereafter, the case of the opposite party number 2 was considered and it was rejected on the ground of want of vacancy. The opposite party number 2 approached the Land and Central Administrative Tribunal in OA number 1112 of 2002 and of 2012, which was disposed of by order dated 21/2013, directing the petitioners to consider the case of the opposite party number 2. And in pursuance of such order, the petitioners considered the case of the opposite party number 2 and rejected the prayer by order dated 14/2014 on the ground that the petitioner number 2 is a married person and as for the DOPT circular dated 35/2013, a married son is not considered as dependent and as such he is not eligible for compassionate appointment. However, the senior superintendent of post offices, Bhubaneswar Division, Bhubaneswar, by later dated 3/3/2021, intimated the petitioner, opposite party number 2, that he can again apply for compassionate appointment, and in response to such later, the petitioner, opposite party number 2, again applied for the same with all relevant documents. And since the petitioners did not take any action on such application, the petition number, it is the opposite parties or opposite party number 2 only? The opposite parties number 1 and 2 approached the Land and Tribunal in OA number 164 of 2023, and the same was disposed of on 10/4/2023, directing the petitioners to take a decision on the application within a reasonable period. And since the said order was not carried out, a contempt petition was filed by the opposite parties, and after receiving the notices in the contempt proceeding, the petitioners communicated the order dated 25/9/2023 to the opposite party number 2, rejecting his prayer and without assigning any reason. The petitioner challenged the said order before the Land and Central Administrative Tribunal in OA number 584 of 2023. After issuance of notice, the petitioners appeared and filed the counter affidavit. You had filed the counter affidavit, no?
Yes, sir.
Filed the counter affidavit, and after hearing the Land Council for both the parties and taking into account the ratio laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court in the case of Balbir Kaur and another versus Steel Authority of India reported in 2000 Supreme Court cases A&S 767, the Land Tribunal has been pleased to quash the rejection order dated 25/9/2023 and 3/11/2023 and remitted the matter back to the petitioners for reconsideration of the prayer for compassionate appointment of the opposite party number 2 in accordance with rules and to communicate the decision to the opposite parties number 1 and 2 by a written and speaking order within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of the copy of the order. The operative portion of the order, imbue in the order, is quoted herein below. Quote paragraph number 7, 8, and 9. Stop. It appears that a review petition was filed by the petitioners to review the aforesaid order dated 16/5/2024 passed in OA number 584 of 2023, which was also dismissed. On perusal of the rejection order dated seta jota ame poduthulu jota the time seta kota seta you have annexed to the counter affidavit page number kete
83 man 83
pade
R/1
on perusal of the rejection order dated eta hochi kete
सर दीटा ऑर्डर अछि गोटे 55 रे गोटे 83 रे
नहीं नहीं ये जोटा ऑर्डर हमें पढ़िथिलु
हां सेटा 83
हां सेटा होची लेखंतु इन 5/11/2023 सेटा तो
यस यस सर सेटा पूर्वरु समान फास्ट पास करले 25 न 23
आपण जो ऑर्डर टाकू सेटा साइड करले मो जो
दीटा ऑर्डर को सर सेटा
साइड एटा तो
25 न देखन
गोटे
25 न 23 गोटे 3 11 23
Just a minute, it was 3/11, not 5/11. So 25/9/2023 order ta kahin?
Page 55.
3/11/2023. So आगे 55 को आसन.
प्रथमे ए ऑर्डर टा कले मु आ अगेंस्ट वे फाइल कली जे विथ ग्राउंड दैट नो रीजन इज देयर
तापरे से जो
केस पेंडिंग थिबा भीतर से 3/11 टा पास करके काउंटर रे देले.
The order dated 25/9/2023 indicates that the petitioner, the opposite party number 2's case was rejected by the competent authority without assigning a reason. However, the order dated 3/11/2023, which is annexed to the counter affidavit filed by the petitioners before the Central Administrative Tribunal and annexed as Annexure R/1, indicates that since the Postal Directorate Memorandum number 17-1/2022-SPG-2 dated 23/3/2022, the cases for compassionate appointment are to be considered for 3 times at most, and if on the third consideration the case is not recommended, then the same is to be rejected, the case of the opposite party number 2 was rejected, being considered for a total number of 3 times by the previous CRCS. Stop. The Land Council for the Union of India also placed the order and submits that in view of the Postal Directorate memorandum, the opposite party number 2's case for compassionate appointment would not have been considered, and therefore the Lennon Tribunal should not have set aside the same and pass the impugned order directing or remitting back the matter to the petitioners for reconsideration of the prayer of compassionate appointment. We are not agreed to accept the contention of the Land Council for the petitioners. The reason is very simple, that the Lennon Tribunal has passed a specific order on 10/4/2023 in OA number 164 of 2023 to reconsider the case of the opposite party number 2 for compassionate appointment, and therefore the authority concerned should have considered his case on merit, and it should not have been rejected merely because the Postal Directorate memorandum dated 23/3/2022 states that after third consideration, if the case is not recommended, then the case is to be rejected. Such a postal memorandum cannot override the effect of the order of the court. Therefore, we are of the view that the Lennon Central Administrative Tribunal is quite justified in setting aside both the orders, that is the order dated 25/9/2023, so also which indicates no reason for rejection of the case of the petitioner, and also the order dated 3/11/2023, which has been rejected on an irrelevant ground, and therefore we find no merit to interfere with the impugned order passed by the Lennon Tribunal. Accordingly, the writ petition being devoid of merit stands dismissed.
Madam, may I add that it will not be considered as a precedent because the postal
These are only on the facts of individual case. Where is the question? We have not laid down any law.
Because
next.
Item 26.
On item number 26, my lord, I am appearing through VC, my lord, for OP number 2, my lord.
Yeah.
Please for the number 3.
Lordship, I am appearing for the petitioner.
Yeah. You want to argue them? Are you ready?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Please argue them. Argue them.
Your Lordship, no counter has been filed as of yet. No, I have not received any counter, Your Lordship.
I am filing the counter, my lord, I am ready. So why are you not handing it over?
But just now it is got it.
Okay, you have not filed counter earlier?
No.
Okay. Left on the Lennon Council for the petitioner is present. Lennon Council appearing for, you are appearing for whom?
OP number 3.
OP number 3.
OP2 bank.
Indian Bank, no?
No,
Yes,
yes.
Ma company,
Ma
Ma company. Opposite party number 3 files the counter affidavit. Counter affidavit aji file korchen in court. Which
Copy I
is
have, sir.
थोड़ा सा उसको फाइल करा था CRD, all right. You filed it in counter already there, huh? You submit that during course of the day, you will file the counter affidavit and supply the copy of the same to the Land Council for the petitioner. Stop. The Land Council for the Indian Bank, Mr. M. Balakrishna Rao is present. You don't intend to file any counter, Mr. Rao?
No, I support the case of the petitioner, my lord. I support the case of the petitioner, my lord.
Okay. submits that the bank doesn't want to file any counter affidavit and supports the case of the petitioner. All right. So you go through the counter affidavit, which will be handed over, and in case you
I have already.
Acha, it has been handed over like this. In case you intend to file any rejoinder, you do so. Otherwise, you will take up this matter a week after. Put up this matter in the week commencing from 21st of July 2025. Rejoinder affidavit, if any, be filed in the meantime. All right. Yes.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Item 27.
27, I am appearing for the bank, 1 and 2.
Who is for the petitioner? Mr. Swayamjit Raut. Okay, now pass over.
Item 28.
Pass over item 24. Pass over 24, my lord. So, my learned senior for the opposite party, Mr. Tripathi, is also present. I was on my legs, my lord.
My lord, relating to tender.
Tender matter, which was passed over, my lord.
Yes, sir.
24, my lord. Item 23.
So, we're taking
28, my lord.
No, this matter was passed over. So, we are taking up this matter.
28, I prefer time till Monday. I have filed my counter affidavit.
So 28, they have filed a counter. You also fix it on 18th.
18th.
So that in the meantime, I can file the affidavit in December if it is required.
18 may be difficult for me. Either maybe 16 or
16.
The Land Council appearing for your opposite party number
2 to 4.
2 to 4 submits that he has already filed the counter affidavit. Mr. Mishra and senior advocate appearing for the petitioner submits that he has received the copy of the counter affidavit and the matter may be taken up next week. And if necessary, he will file the reasonable put up this matter on 16th one,
right,
on consensus of both the parties. List this matter on 16th July 25.
Right.
Yes, item 24. Mr. Tripathi.
Please, my lord.
And Mr. Mahapatra is there. Yes.
Beg your lordship's pardon, that's on my legs.
No, it's all right for argument.
The matter relating to tender, my lord. Challenging the impugned order of rejection of my technical bid on account of non-furnishing of relevant experience certificate, notwithstanding the submission of the experience certificate in compliance with clause 18.8 of the bid document, my lord.
Come to that relevant portion.
My lord. The impugned order is a non-speaking order, firstly, my lord. The Annexure 7 is the impugned order, my lord. Annexure 7 at page 158 of the brief.
Now, who is the successful one?
Successful.
Mahapatra. All right.
4 and 5.
Opposite parties number 4 and 5, my lords.
No, you just tell us that the reason for which
my lords,
they have
I will just be brief.
Just a minute. The reason for which they have rejected, on that ground, the rejection is proper. But you say that your case does not come within that, right?
Absolutely.
But the authority has power to reject the bid on that ground.
It has, but I
if you have somebody who is filing if he has got no experience or the required experience, his case, can it be considered?
That is it, my lords. My respectful submission to that point is, my lords, I have the relevant experience. I have submitted the documents.
Can it be cancelled? Can it be rejected on the ground that no experience is there?
No, my lords.
You have an experience,
my lord,
wrongly rejected. That's what you're
yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. That is
the language, my lord, you have to submit the contract document as per this tender. My lord, notice inviting tender.
It requires how many years of?
Actually, I'll bring your lordships to the relevant portion of the bid document, which says what is the eligibility criteria so far as experience is concerned.
Experience.
There's 3 years. 3 years of fine.
So that.
Before that, may I just bring to your lordships notice page 158, which is the rejection order. Your lordship may kindly see.
Let us see.
Annexure 7, page 158.
Just a minute.
Annexure 7, page 158 of the brief.
158, rejection order.
Last line. The representation submitted by the bidder is not accepted by the committee. That's all. Rejection order dated 17/12/2024. This was uploaded on the e-portal.
Okay.
This tender was
There is
floated
no
on website.
reasoning, nothing.
This is the only order that was passed.
Okay.
My lords.
No reason assigned, all right.
My lord. Now your lordship may kindly see the relevant portion of the bid document which says what is the eligibility criteria, particularly the experience criteria that is required.
Page.
My lords, that page
36.
36, my lord. 36, additional clause number 8. Page 36. My lord.
Please proceed.
My lord. Page 36. Yes, the brief, my lords. That is
Experience criteria.
my lord. Experience criteria, additional clause number 8, my lords. I may be permitted to place this.
36.
Page 36, my lords.
Good activity.
Experience criteria. Experience.
36 रो को additional clause number कितने?
Additional clause number 8.
8 अच्छा.
Again.
8.
I may be permitted to. My lords have it, no?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
My lord. As per the GTC, experience criteria and past performance, and ASTC serial number 4, experience criteria. This then starts the experience criteria. The bidder or its OEM. OEM is, my lords, original equipment manufacturer, which is what I am, my lords. I am an original equipment manufacturer. Themselves or through their resellers should have regularly manufactured and supplied same or similar category, different type of non-woven bags, products to any central or state government organization / PSU public listed company for 3 years. Financial year, this is important. Financial year 21-22, 22-23 and 23-24 before the bid opening date. Copies of relevant contracts to be submitted along with the bid in support of having supplied some quantity during each of the financial years. In case of the bunch bids, the category of primary product having highest value should meet this criteria. This is the criteria which they are on the basis of which they have rejected. Where I say that they have
You have to file the contract copy
for
for 3
each
years.
financial years.
3 years.
All the 3 years.
Next paragraph is important. Let's read that.
Read it.
Past performance.
The bidder or its OEM themselves or through their reseller should have supplied same or similar category, different type of non-woven bags, products for 10% of bid quantity in at least one of the last 3 financial years, FY 21-22, 22-23 and 23-24 before the bid opening date to any central state government organization, PSU, public listed company, copies of relevant contracts along with proof of deriving the quantity to be submitted along with bid in support of quantity supplied in relevant financial year. In case of bunch bids, the category related to primary product having highest bid value should meet this criterion. This is the entire criterion.
कौन सी non-woven bag में कौन?
Non-woven bags does it out medical
medical equipment make a bag non-woven setup.
That supply of the two.
Container. It is a container.
Non-woven
It's a carry the medicines. Container.
So this tender was floated for supplying of non-woven bags.
Supply of
non-woven bags.
Non-woven just do that. That's all.
And preceding 3 years.
My lord. From 20.
And contract copy has to be supplied. This is what is the
criteria.
Did you submit?
I have submitted. I'm coming to that, my lord. So I will show my bona fide that I have submitted all documents, but there is an apparent misinterpretation of the document for one financial year on part of the tender evaluation committee on the basis of which my bid has been rejected. It is not a case of me not supplying a document. It's a case of me having supplied the document that having not been considered by the tender evaluation committee, which they have misinterpreted. For the first 2 financial years, they are not disputing my the business transactions that I have done with my resellers, who have then in turn supplied.
Which year they are not disputing? According to you.
I am coming to the first rejection order, my lords, after submission of my technical bid. That your lordships will find at page 44, annexure 5, my lords. This is the first rejection order.
Copies of relevant document of contract not submitted against.
As per ATC clause number so and so, the copies of relevant document of contract not submitted against the invoice under experience criteria for the year 23-24 for 1 year.
Contract you have not supplied.
That's what they say. For
experience you have supplied, but not contract.
Only the contract that's what they dispute. For 1 year. For the previous 2 years, there is no dispute. They admit that. Now your lordship may kindly see, when after this order was passed, we submitted a representation and we also submitted the representations clarifying that where we have submitted our relevant documents along with the tender form. Your lordship may kindly see annexure 6, page 45. This is my representation. That tode hi se impugned order ta achi. Before that, I have submitted my first representation. I may be permitted to place
clarification on the query regarding
my lords. Representation initiated 8/12/2024. It starts from dear authorities, we have been supplying to the Telangana. My lords have it, no? Dear authorities, we have been supplying to the Telangana State Handloom Weavers Cooperative Society Limited for the Ramzan Tohfa scheme since the year 2018 under a rate contract, and the same had been continued till the year 2023-2024. We have hereby attached the relevant documents highlighting the essential elements substantiating our claims. You may find the supply order issued by TSCO in page number 5 of the attachment, clearly defining the processor-wise quantity and request for supply. Also, we have attached a letter from the department dated 17/5/2022, inferring the continuity of contract since 2018. This is important, my lords. Page number 3 of the attachment. We have also attached a few declarations from the processors as in the resellers, my lords. On pages 7, 24 and 42, certifying our claim. We are keenly interested to work with the department and the Odisha government and request your consideration for the same. This was what we had submitted on the website. After that, page 46. This is the clarification that we have submitted. This is very important, my lords, because this document, along with the entire bunch of tender form, the documents which we had submitted at the tender form, we had submitted these documents clarifying. That is at page 46, my lords, dated 7/12/2024. It's been addressed to the General Manager, Drugs and Surgicals.
Clarification for the financial year 23-24. Read it.
My lords.
That's the question.
Clarification for the year financial 23-24. We are the designated agency for the supply of non-woven bags to Telangana State Handloom Weavers Cooperative Society Limited, a government of Telangana organization. Since 2018, we have been supplying non-woven bags under the Ramzan Tofa scheme through various processors. It is pertinent to mention here that this is a continuous contract and we have been consistently fulfilling the supply requirements over the years. Our role involves supplying non-woven bags to designated processors who subsequently resell them to the government organization. Below are the key documents substantiating our engagement. Your lordship can see the next page, page 47, where we have provided the details. Point number 1 is contract letter dated 12/4/2018 regarding designated agency. This letter appoints us as the agency for supply of non-woven bags at a fixed rate of rupees 6.5 per bag, 50 per bag. It also includes a list of processes and their allocated quantities. Then, continuation letter dated 17/5/2022 regarding continuity of such contract. The contract which they had entered into with the Telangana State Cooperative Society in 2018, which has subsequently been renewed in 2022. Supporting documents attached. This letter confirms the continuation of the scheme and enhances the supply rate to rupees 7.80 per bag. Next, my lords, supporting documents attached. Year-wise invoices including financial year 23-24, correspondence with the Telangana State Cooperative Organization, completion certificates from the processors.
Where is the contract?
That's it. Contract.
That's the only point.
The next
2018 contract, where is the contract?
That is here, my lords. At page 50, your lordship will find that. 12/4/2018, page 50. Issued by the Telangana State Handloom Weavers Cooperative.
2018 letter.
No, 2018 letter would not do. That is the 3 years.
My lords, that is exactly.
Where is the copy of a contract of 2018, which you say that it has been continued till 2023?
That's only, your lordship may kindly see. This is the.
That is the requirement.
This is the. It is in the nature of a work order that has been issued. We are not being.
You have not signed any contract.
My lords, your lordship may kindly see.
But the condition says that you have supplied the copy of the contract. Where is the contract? As simple as that.
My submission is, my lords, this letter, if your lordship sees, this is a contract in the nature of a work order that has been issued, firstly. So here they say that we are interested to work with you, the Telangana. Your lordship, I kindly see 2018, this letter, your lordship. This is important. You are requested, if your lordships, you are requested that you may place indent on Messer Subtle Plastics with such and such size for non-woven bags with GSM 55 with digital printing of layout as the printer has agreed to supply at rupees 6.50 each, and delivery point is Hyderabad in order to get uniformity in quality and digital layout printing. You are also at free to get printing with any other printer who supplies with less than this price without compromising on quality of material and digital printing. Further, you are requested to complete packaging and dispatching of gifts between 1/5/2018 to 15/5/2018 as the printer has agreed to supply the entire quantity of bags such and such number by 30/5/2018. So this is a work order which has been issued.
Is it your case that I have not signed any document, contract document? On the basis of work order, I have been continuing from 2018 onwards. Is it your case?
My lords, from 2018, I have entered.
We understood it.
My lords, the next letter is, your lordship will find
that's not your case. You say that there is no contract document signed, but on the basis of the work order, I have been performing this contract.
Which they have accepted. for the first 2 financial years, because I have not separately submitted any other contract document. If you acknowledge those two work orders for the first financial year, had it been my case that they had completely negated for the work that I have done for all the 3 financial years.
Correct that these same documents for 21-22 and 22-23 were accepted, but it was rejected for 23-24.
My lord, our case is, my lord,
I answer it specifically, yes or no?
My lord, our case is specifically that he has not given any of this contract which has been signed.
But he says,
that is not the case, my lord. Lordship, may kindly see the language.
Only mentions that it is for 23-24 he has not.
Yes, my lord. Copies of the relevant contract along with the supply proof. This is what is the requirement.
You tell us 21-22 what document he has given for 21-22 and 22-23.
Annexure 5 is very clear that it is
21-22 has not
accepted for the purpose of preceding 2 years you have accepted, and this
same document for
same
1
document
accepted. That
23-24, my lord. According to me, my lord, the document what he has submitted on the basis of which his bid was rejected.
Has he supplied 20-21 and 21-22 contract document? Any contract?
My lord, that part, my lord, I'll have to check.
That's the only difficulty.
The comment is that page 44, again you go to that.
My lord.
Very clear it is. It's not that annexure 5, page 44 is very clear that what he has not supplied. So the copies of the relevant document of contract not submitted against the invoice under the experience certificate for the year 2023-24.
Exactly.
So he is submitting that the very same documents in respect of the year 21-22, 22-23 he has.
You said yes, accepted.
And that has been accepted.
My lord, with regard to this point, my lord, because my lord, Lord and Friend has not challenged that page 44. Page 44 is not under challenge, my lord. He has not challenged it.
Let us be clear on fact.
Yes, my lord. Lordship,
if you have accepted the same document for the purpose of 2021 and 2022,
assist your lordship,
you have to accept
this matter to Monday.
That area.
Monday as the first matter, my lord. I will only take instruction only to that point. Only on that point, my lord. This matter will be clinched.
We are just clarifying it, and so that you can.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
May I submit one more point, ma'am? Just one.
No, we are not just let it be clear on factual aspect.
Yes,
let it be clear.
So that factual, because I'll be assisting, my lord. Finally, page 47, my lord, the para 2. The first order was 6.5 rupees per bag for these years. Then second order was 7 rupees 80 paisa. So this is not finding place in 2018 letter, page 50. It is a different rate. If there is a different rate, there has to be a separate order.
That is exactly what I am submitting. Page 48.
Just pause for a moment.
The question which was posed is different.
The writ petition has been filed by the petitioners S.Mishra so and so, challenging the order dated 17/12/2024 under Annexure 7, in which the representation submitted by the petitioner has not been accepted by the committee, and a further prayer has been made by the petitioner for a direction to the opposite parties to allow the petitioner to participate in the process of bidding along with all other bidders by considering his representation dated 8/12/2024 under Annexure 6. Stop. During course of argument, the Land Council for the petitioner placed page 36 ton of place. The true copy of the bid document dated 9/10/2024, which indicates as follows, quote, that additional clause number 8 page number 36 in entirety. Hello? The Land Council submitted that then placed annexure 5 which is the copy of the reason for rejection of the technical bid of the petitioner, which was uploaded on the website on 6/12/2024, wherein it is mentioned as follows, quote, as per so and so up to page number 44 Raji for the year 23-24, inverted comma with a. The Land Council submits that the petitioner has submitted the representation under annexure 6, indicating therein that they are supplying to the Telangana State Handloom Weavers Cooperative Society Limited for the Ramjan Tofa scheme since the year 2018 under the contract, and it continued till the year 23-24. And they have attached the relevant documents highlighting the essential elements and substantiating their claims. It is the contention of the Land Council for the petitioner that though the authority concerned accepted the same documents of contract for the, while considering the experience for the year 21-22 and 22-23, but has rejected the case of the petitioner for the year 23-2024. When I put a pertinent question to the Land and Senior Advocate, Mr. Tripathi, who is appearing for the opposite party number 2 and 3, as to whether the petitioner's documents of contract which were filed for the year 21-22 and 22-23 were similar in nature, like the documents which were filed for the year 23-2024. He wants to obtain instruction on this aspect. Put up this matter on 14th of July 2023.
Deeply grateful.
Take down that Mr. Mahapatra, Land Senior Advocate, is present for the opposite party number 4 and 5. They are the successful bidder, no?
I am
the successful
I have already
bidder.
issued the order of supply. I have procured the material.
May I humbly submit, my lord? Let this matter be taken up at the admission, at least top of the list on Monday.
You just make a mention on that day, because the otherwise the list should be
10:30. I'll make it. Lots
because we are listing
I'm only seeking liberty.
praise admission matter and then this final disposal matter. Mention that the money.
It is continuing from May onwards.
No, it's not. The interim order kebe pass ହେଇଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର?
My lord, that is in April. Month of April.
अच्छा 28/1/2025 रे?
Again,
25.
the date of admission only.
Okay. Quanta pass is interim order?
Even it is mentioned by the corporation that
the interim order dated 28/1/2025 shall continue till 14th of July 2025. Yes.
Only humble request, which my name may be recorded for the petitioner. B. Vaibhav for the petitioner.
Mr. B. Vaibhav, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, right? Yes. Mr. Tripathi जहाँ पे application को देख लो, and Mr. Mahapatra जहाँ पे application देख लो, ठीक है. Yes.
Item 29.
Item 29 on 4/7/2025, we have filed already rejoinder.
You have filed the rejoinder.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
My lord, we are appearing for ESIC opposite party number 2 to 4. I am appearing on behalf of Mr. S.N. Patnaik. We have received the rejoinder on 4/7. My lord, we grant.
what do you want? All of you want?
It's a record and 9.
Oh, rejoinder affidavit नहीं record.
My lord, 2 weeks time grant करा दो.
Just a minute. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits, is it no rejoinder nahi? Submits that he has filed the rejoinder affidavit on 4/7/2025. Stop. The learned counsel for the opposite parties
2 to 4.
2 to 4 submit.
I am for the opposite number 1.
So upon be rejoinder received for this. So also the learned counsel for the Union of India submits that they have received the copies of the rejoinder affidavit. Stop. The registry shall place the rejoinder affidavit on record. Stop.
2 weeks time there, madam.
So 2 weeks for the parties, learned counsel for the parties submit that the matter may be taken up for final disposal after 2 weeks. List this matter on date time of movie. What they can directly do.
Obliged.
Item 30.
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, I am assailing the order passed by the Honorable Central Administrative Tribunal, Your Lordship. On the last occasion, on the request of the counsel of the opposite parties, Your Lordship, time was granted to file counter.
Mr. Parikh, what are on inform com. Mr. Samant Rai को बोधे assign करचोंदी. He is not there. We have to record that you have not filed the counter affidavit. When you will file, just this much of statement we want. So ask him to, Mr. Pari.
हम तो थोड़ा फाइल होते जो कौन
अरे यार अपन काउंटर एफिडेविट फाइल करना थी केबे फाइल करिवे कोन दू
आगे 2 सप्ताह
समय 2 सप्ताह कोइबे त अपन रखि दउछन जे किछि रखौ ना लेखुन the Mr. Pari, Learned Counsel appearing, Learned Deputy Solicitor General appearing for the Union of India submits along with so and so. कहाँ ना लिखिवा Mr. S.K. Samantrai. Mr. S.K. Samantrai, Learned Central Government seeks some more time to file the counter affidavit. 2 weeks more time, ना? Place this matter on such and such. 2 weeks सप्ताह परे. अच्छा, Ms. Jena, Learned Counsel for the petitioner is present कर दे रहे. 2 सप्ताह परे सोमवार देखिए डेट कर देवे काउंटर एफिडेविट if any be filed. In the meantime, serving copy on the learned counsel for the petitioner. Yes.
Item 31.
Item 31, I am appearing for the opposite party number 3, my lord. I am filing my counter affidavit.
Give a copy to the petitioner.
Counter filed by the bank. Bank, but they have done now. They after I have purchased the property.
You are for the petitioner. So have you received this counter affidavit earlier? So they are fine.
The bank's number.
You are appearing for
the loanee.
Acha. The learned counsel for the opposite party number. कितना number अपन को?
3 में.
Opposite party number 3. Filed the counter affidavit today. अपन एटी सेटी फाइल करछन ना एटी कोर्ट रे फाइल करछन कोर्ट रे नहीं नहीं तांकु तो देले कॉपी
एटी फाइल कर
file it before the registration.
Yes, what?
Submit that during course of the day he will file the counter affidavit and he has already served a copy of the counter affidavit on the land council for the petitioner.
As well as the bank, ma'am.
As well as the land council for the opposite parties number 1 and 2 bank, right? Counter affidavit has stopped, counter affidavit has already been filed by the opposite parties number 1 and 2 stop. So who is this number 4?
Joint loan. Same Mori.
Acha, same.
Mori.
The now you have received the copies of the counter affidavit. So we are fixing a date so that this counter affidavit which he will file, it will be placed on record. And his counter affidavit is already on record. So we'll then hear the matter. The matter be placed on such and such date, give a date. The counter affidavit to be filed by opposite party number 3, land council for the opposite party number be placed on record. Yes.
Just one thing.
Yeah.
Let me see the counter affidavit. They have what they have done. They have given a letter of convenience to the loanee, to the borrower, that we please deposit the entire amount and we intend to consider your case for releasing your properties. That is against Celir LLP. Now, my lords, what I have done, I am filing an IA. That I filed before the registry. That may be recorded. That's what may be recorded. Because praying for a arraigning of amending.
No permission is necessary if you file the land council for the petitioner submit that he intends to file an interim application.
I have also stated in counter that
Stop. If any such interim application is filed, the same shall also be placed on record. If the any such application is filed, giving copy to the land council for the opposite parties for them. The same shall be placed on record. Yes. Date the bulletin.
Item 32.
Lordship, I am for the opposite party 1 to 3. Praying for an adjournment may be taken up next week.
Who is for the Mr. Panda? Niranjan Panda is not there. You are appearing for the bank.
Thank you.
All right. None appears for the petitioner. Land counsel for the opposite party bank is present. Put up this matter. Would it take the event? Any interim order is there, madam? Nine. Next.
Item 33.
Item 33, my lord, I am for the petitioner.
Yes.
The private opposite party number 7 has filed a counter. Here my grievance is against the department, electricity department. They have not filed counter.
Who is appearing for the?
I am for appearing on behalf of number 7.
No. So department ki appear korte. You have already filed the counter affidavit.
Yes.
Who is appearing for the department? The grievance is against the department, not against you. So
he is the subsequent beneficiary from.
So it appears from the records that Mr. L.K. Maharana.
Yes, he had appeared on the first date, madam.
Thereafter is not true.
Typical.
Okay. Is he appearing? No.
In fact, his name is written here.
No, it is actually. L.K. Maharana. Bracket with the he is not there. Mr. Bose. Just intimate Mr. Maharana.
Yes, I have served him a copy. I'll give him a copy. I'll give him.
Might have missed the list.
Yes, my lord, I'll give him a copy.
I have also served the copy of
the land counsel for the petitioner is present. So also the land and counsel for the opposite party number 7. Stop. None appears for the opposite party number.
They are 1 to 6. 1 to 6.
Saboda ka department ro.
Yes.
No one. No. Set on the 6th house. Olga.
ORF and ombudsman.
OP number 1 to 5.
1 to 4.
Grievance.
4 man.
1 to 4.
6 is a formal court.
Right. 1 to 4. None appears for opposite parties number 1 to 4. Stop. It appears that Mr. L.K. Maharana has already entered appearance for the opposite parties number 1 to 4. Stop. List this matter ko te saptah par leti jao. Just we are not mentioning anything. Just intimate that because they are in interim status quo. The interim order dated 2/5/2025 shall continue till the next day. Grateful. He can give a date so that it will continue. Yes.
Item 34.
Item 34, we have already received the instruction and counter has been prepared. We will file within 10 days.
Where is the counsel for the petitioner, Mr. Mahanti? Not there. None appears for the petitioner. Mr. Padil and Deputy Solicitor General submits that he has received the instruction on the writ petition and intends to file the counter affidavit, and 2 weeks' time may be granted. Put up this matter in the week commencing from so. Counter affidavit, if any, be filed in the meantime, serving copy and the land counsel for the petition. Yes.
Mr. Maharana, item 33, you have not filed counter.
Unless item 33, petitioner 1 is under challenge. We had participated in the proceedings, so those records are there.
You don't know to tell us that whether you intend to file any counter affidavit or not.
Will not.
You don't. Achha, so you L.K. Maharana non-appears to Mr. L.K. Maharana land counsel.
Go back.
That is what my information is.
The ombudsman, your lordship will see annexure 1. He has not considered on merit. He says, I have no jurisdiction.
We can't force him to file it.
No.
He doesn't want to file it.
After the GRF, they have a remedy under ombudsman.
Just a minute. We are just noting down that you do not intend to file counter affidavit. That's all.
No. I will file a counter. What I'm
So you say just now
I thought the counter is was soft upon me.
How much time you need?
Also, only a week.
Mr. Swanso appearing for the opposite parties number 1 to 4, 6, 1 week time to file the counter affidavit. Yes, item number 4 non-appeals and yes, next.
Item 35.
Item 35, I have already filed my power, my lord, for OP number 1 and 2. But
bank mein file cooperative bank.
Again, I pray my lord 3 time to file count.
अच्छा ये ना दिगंत ना अच्छी नहीं वो मन कर ना अच्छी स्वान सो समस्त ना लिख दो बी ना मारे बी ना मार कॉपी है जेरॉक्स को
ना लेते हैं
जेरॉक्स को लाती है हाँ
ऑनलाइन फाइल करते हैं
ऑनलाइन फाइल करते हैं स्वान सो ये फाइल वकालत नामा कर दें and seek some time to file the counter affidavit. Who is present for the, you are present, the land counsel for the petitioner is present, and he has got no objection for the adjournment. You give your name, madam. Just give it in writing. The put of this matter on such and such date. Counter affidavit is going to be filed in the meantime. Yes, next.
Item 36.
36, my lord, I have instructions to appear on behalf of OP number 4. Your lordship may kindly accept my appearance.
The land counsel. Just a minute. Just this much. Let us write down.
There is no OP number 4. Only
yes, it has been subsequently added.
The Mr. Bose land counsel submits as a files wakalatnama for opposite party number 4 on the night.
My lord, she is Giribala Das.
Who has been added as party as per the order dated as per the order dated 13/5/2025. Right. The wakalatnama is taken on record. Mr. Bose land counsel submits that he intends to file counter affidavit.
No, I'm not.
Lordship can dispose of because
your lordship has taken possession. Petitioner Miller.
We have taken possession. The bank OP 1 and 2. Only I will Miller your lordship's order because
I am for the petitioner
matter. And go to the DRT.
Yes, I am for the petitioner. In a peculiar circumstances, here Miller, the residential house has been sealed.
No, question is that if you have got the alternative remedy, go and avail it. That is a simple thing.
Your lordship, kindly.
Now everything is over. He has been given possession of the property. So now you want to challenge the entire thing, and we have no jurisdiction since the alternative remedy.
It can be, if your lordship may kindly hear, subject to.
No, question is, we will not enter in view of so many
Peculiar circumstance.
Why will you enter into?
Who are you?
Well, I am the wife. There was a dispute
Wife
between
of
there was a husband and wife dispute. There was several litigations pending. I was in possession. The husband left the house. I was kept in possession. Husband writes to the bank that kindly sell the house. My wife is there, so that she is driven out. Now, my lord, there is a good sense has prevailed upon both the parties, and they have settled the dispute. My lord, we are ready to pay the bank, but in installment. This is the only thing. If your lordships kindly intervene, the house will be saved. This is the only point, my lord. Question that will not pay is not there.
It has already been handed over. So what?
No, it has not been. They have sealed the house, but not handed over to anybody else. It has not been auctioned.
Put it to auction.
They have not put it to auction.
Because of pendency of this situation. Unless your lordship intervenes, you cannot.
Will not enter. So you know that listen, this writ petition has been filed by so and so. They can alternative remedy available for they can dispose of.
Liberty is granted.
Because of this matrimonial dispute, your lordship directed to ask the wife as a party and notice was issued.
But there is a judgment we can't entertain.
Four documents.
We are not challenging in 13 to 13 for notice, only prayer for intervention to the extent that we will pay the entire dues.
There and make of the solution.
I'm